Well, this is a Danish story. I'm not absolutely sure where I got it from. I think it was from the writings of Karen Blixen, but it's very short. So I think it's probably buried inside one of her longer stories. So she did that quite often. Anyway, it's called The Eyes of the Figurehead. There was once a Danish sea captain who named his ship after his wife. He lavished such care and attention on that ship, especially the figurehead, which he had made to look like his wife, all full-bosomed and shapely, and lovely bright blue eyes and golden tresses and all. He lavished so much care and attention on that ship, especially on the figurehead, that his wife became jealous. She said, "Well, you care more about that figurehead than you do about me." And he said, "Oh, well, if I do, if I do, it's only because she is so like you. Is she not handsome and shapely like you? And look at her bright blue eyes and her long golden tresses, and does she not dance on the waves like you did at our wedding? In a way, she's kinder to me than you are. She always goes where I direct, and well, she doesn't hide her hair under a cap like you tend to do these days. But on
Mark is frozen on mine.
our east, and he got involved with some local quarrel and found himself in the right place at the right time to rescue an old king and all his family from traitors and usurpers who were taking his lands. In gratitude, the old king gave the sea captain 2 exquisite, beautiful, large blue jewels. I actually have them here. Yeah, I actually have them. There they are. I don't know if you can see them on the screen. These exquisite, beautiful blue jewels. They're so precious. It's a good job none of you know where I live. Anyway, and he was so pleased with them, and he had them fitted into the eyes of the figurehead instead of the blue painted ones. When he got back to Elsinore, he told his wife of his great adventure and showed her the figurehead. Look at her, he said, look at her. Now she has your sparkling, bright blue eyes. Well, his wife said, you should take them out and give them to me. I could have them made into earrings. Oh, no, I couldn't do that, said the sea captain. I couldn't. And if you really understood, you wouldn't even ask. But she didn't understand. She didn't understand how a sailor feels about his ship, so far from land, so far from home. All the terrors and the superstitions. She didn't understand how, for a sailor, the ship lives for him. It speaks to him in the creaking of the boards, in the swelling of and breathes in the swelling of the sails. She didn't understand how it preserves his life in that tiny, tiny little walnut shell between the infinite sky and the fathomless ocean. She didn't understand any of that. And because she didn't understand, while her husband was getting ready for his next voyage, and he was very busy, she paid a glazier to take the jewels out of the eyes of the figurehead and replaced them with bits of cheap blue glass. Her husband didn't notice with all the rushing about to get ready, and the next day he set sail for Portugal. In the days that followed, the captain's wife noticed that her beautiful new earrings were beginning to lose their sparkle, beginning to grow a little cloudy. And then she realized that she couldn't see to thread her needle. And then she couldn't see to knit. And then she couldn't see very much at all. She went to the doctor, who examined her carefully. He tried every possible remedy. But in the end, he said, "Madam, I regret to tell you, you have some strange and mysterious disease for which there is no cure that I know, and you will soon be blind." The captain's wife didn't say anything. She knew perfectly well that it was no mystery. She said to herself, "Oh, dear God, I wish my husband's ship was back here in Elsinore, and I would have the jewels put back into the eyes of the figurehead. Because did he not say, she has my beautiful, sparkling blue eyes?" But her husband's ship did not return. Instead, she got a letter from the Danish ambassador to Lisbon. "Madam, I regret to inform you that your husband's ship has been wrecked and is lost with all hands. And strange to tell, but there are witnesses. There were witnesses on the shore that swore to it. Strange to tell that your husband's ship, named for you, dear lady, your husband's ship was seen on a bright, clear day, in broad daylight, in fine weather, to run directly, in full sail, into a rock standing tall out of an open sea."